everyone. Today's recipe is going to be a tofurky sausage jambalaya with brown rice. And to start off our about 45-minute long recipe, we're going to turn on our pot to 245 at high heat. We're going to put in about a tablespoon of olive oil, enough to coat the bottom of our pan. And make sure we coat the bottom of our pan. Put that back down. And when our pan is hot, we're going to put in our full white onion into our pan, and we're going to let that cook first before we add in our whole package of tofurky sausage, our cup of rice, our 2 cups of water, and all of our seasonings. Now, this is normally a chicken and sausage jambalaya, but today it's just going to be a tofurky sausage jambalaya because I could not find the kind of faux meat chicken that I wanted. So this is just going to be tofurky sausage jambalaya with brown rice. And I think our oil is hot now, so we're going to put in our onions. I forgot to grab a spoon. Alright. Now, we want to cook our onions down until they're translucent. And then we're going to add in our water, our seasonings, our sausage bits that I've cut up, and our rice. Now this is a full packet of Italian tofurky sausages, the original. And we're going to do 1 cup of brown rice to 2.5 cups, or just under 2.5 cups of water, plus our seasonings. I've just finished filming my other video for this week, which was the peanut butter banana oatmeal. And the video I'm going to film after this is going to be my ice cream recipe. That's going to have coconut milk ice cream, and it's going to have toppings on it. But yeah, this has a full white onion in it, and I forgot to get garlic out the fridge, so I'll do that right quick. Now these are pickled garlic cloves that I'm going to mince right now because I forgot to do that before when I was setting up my video. And we're going to take 1, 2 and a little piece, so it's 2.5 garlic cloves, I guess. Or 3 garlic cloves if you really want to get crazy. I love garlic, so go for it. And we're going to take our knife, which we just put our fork in there, so. Gonna mince up our garlic. You should always be careful with knives. Now we are going to be putting garlic salt and garlic powder as well as these garlic cloves because we want to give this as much flavor as we can. onions are just about ready for us to put in our next ingredient. Now, with the weenie jambalaya I have done before, you had to cook the noodles in the boiling water with the onions. But with these sausages, they're already seasoned, so we don't need to do that. Alright. We're going to add in our garlic. We're going to add in a little bit more oil, about a teaspoon worth, just to help fry off our garlic a little bit and give it a little bit more flavor. This is 2 pickled garlic cloves, 2.5 pickled garlic cloves that I've minced up. Alright, and we're going to put our 2.5 cups of water. Now we're going to be adding other water later to help cook our rice. For right now, we're going to add about a tablespoon of better than bouillon paste. We're going to mix that in. And now we're going to add one teaspoon of one teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of basil. We're going to do a teaspoon of dried parsley flakes. Now, if you use fresh cut parsley instead of the parsley flakes, I suggest you wait doing that to the end when you're just about to finish with the rice and the sausages. So put that maybe third to last if you're going to do fresh parsley. We're going to do the last of my dried chopped onions, which is just about a teaspoon. We're also going to put a teaspoon of oregano. A teaspoon. You know what? Let's do the full teaspoon of garlic salt. We're gonna do a little less than half of a teaspoon of cumin. We'll do a full teaspoon of cumin. That'll give it that meatier that kind of meat flavor that you're looking for when you're looking to make a jambalaya. And since we haven't got really the chicken or the sausage that a normal jambalaya would have, that'll help with it. That's a teaspoon of paprika. And then now we're going to do a teaspoon of coriander. Excuse me. Alright, now we've got all of those seasonings in, we're going to stir. Smells delicious. Okay, we're going to have put another 2 cups of water. And we're going to put in about 4 teaspoons. Let's do 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke. That also is going to give it a smoky flavor, and it's going to help kind of like give like a heartier meat taste to it. And oh, I almost forgot salt and pepper. We're gonna do salt and pepper to taste, but since we've already put garlic salt in it, we won't want to be like too liberal with the salt. So we're gonna put about less than 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and pepper. This is black pepper, by the way. I'm gonna stir that in. All right. Then we're going to put in our sausage bits. Stir those up for a minute. Now, I have my heat still on 245. I'm going to give this 2 minutes, and then I'm going to put in my rice. While that's doing that, I'm going to clean up a little bit. Don't think I'll need any more water, but I'll keep it there just in case. You're going to see me pick my spices up real quick, probably, and grab a sip of water. Now, since this is brown rice, this is actually going to take longer than a normal jambalaya would take. Because a jambalaya would take about 25 minutes for rice to cook with white rice. But since I'm using brown rice, it's going to take about almost double time it would normally take. But it's also going to be better for you, so pros and cons. And if you hadn't noticed today, I'm wearing a dress instead of pants. I didn't feel like wearing pants today. Fun anecdote. It's Sunday, and I wanted to sleep. So after I went to church, I came home, I'm making food, and then I'm going to take a nap. And then I'm going to shoot another video where I'm going to make ice cream, and then I'm going to eat ice cream and go to bed. Fun Sundays. I'm videoing this ahead of time because I don't know what my week is going to be like. Normally I would make this video on Tuesday and upload it Tuesday night before I went to bed. So I would be up early in the morning. But that quite didn't happen. Okay, now that our we're going to put our heat up just a little bit. We're going to put it to 280 now. We're going to see if it can get to a hard boil, and then we're going to put our cup of rice in. Now this is a rounded cup of rice. It's not really a flat cup of rice, and it's the measuring cup of rice. It's not like the cup you get with your rice cooker. This is a dry measuring amount of brown rice. And I'm actually making this today so I can meal prep, so I can get it done so I don't have to cook either lunch or dinner the rest of the week. And my breakfast video I did earlier today, which is oatmeal, that also is going to be a meal prep thing. So I'm trying to find a job for in the mornings. Hasn't been very successful search, but I have been looking. In the afternoons, I work with special needs elderly people in their homes, and I help take care of them. But I'm trying to do something else, because I've been doing that since 2010 or 2013. It's time for a change. Alright. Now that we've got more of a solid boil going on, we're going to put in our cup of brown rice. Now, the brown rice you're not going to want to stir too much, because it needs to cook. So you're going to stir it about 2 or 3 times. You're going to put the lid on your pot. I'm going to lower it. I'm going to put it to 212, which is pretty high. So I'm going to put it to, we're going to keep it on 212. And we're going to let this cook for about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. And then, we're going to cook it for 25 minutes. We're going to stir. And then we're going to cook it for 25 minutes more, to make sure it takes in all the extra the extra liquid that we've put in for our brown rice to make sure all of our brown rice gets it. Because last time I had made the red jambalaya, the rice came out kind of stiff for me because I was trying to film it, and yeah. But normally the rice would come out a lot softer than what I had made. But we're going to do this for 25 minutes on medium heat with the cover on so the rice can cook. Then we're going to stir it, and then we're going to cook it for another 25 minutes. I'm not going to make you watch me cook this for 25 minutes, so I'm actually going to pause this, and when I'm ready to stir, I'll put you back on. I'm back, everyone. It's been 25 minutes. I set a timer on my hot plate. We're going to stir it, and we're going to leave it for another 25 minutes, and it'll be done. So I'm going to stir it and let you see what it's like. See, the rice is still kind of hard. We're going to stir it and try to get all the sausage bits incorporated. I'm going to stir it. Turn the pan back on. We have it on 280. We're going to put our lid back on. We're going to put our timer for 25 minutes. As you can tell, there was still a lot of liquid left. All of the seasonings had kind of risen to the top, so you want to stir those in as best as you can. And you want to try to get the onions and the bits of sausage off the bottom as much as you can to try to get the rice to settle down and cook at the bottom of the pot so it can do its thing. So because it can circulate and it can cook. We're going to have this for another 25 minutes and then I'll get back to you. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my social medias. At SweetGAmber on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, all those good things. Let me know if you did my recipes. Let me know your feedback. If a recipe didn't work out for you, let me know what you did. Maybe I can help you. Maybe we can work it out together. Let me know. I'll see you in 25 minutes, my time. I'm back, everyone. We've got 4 minutes left on our jambalaya, so I'm going to show you how to meal prep this real quick while we're waiting for the time to run out for the last 4 minutes. Now, in my pantry, I've got sliced carrots, sweet peas, it's the early harvest peas, and I've got on hand vegetable medley. Now, when I'm going to food prep this for my week, I'm going to have the larger of the, let me show you. This large portion up here is where the jambalaya is going to go. And then one of these is going to have one of my canned vegetables. And this other square is either going to have a fruit or it's going to have a green leafy vegetable. Right now, in my icebox, I've got spinach. So it's going to be spinach, one of the canned vegetables, and then it's going to be the jambalaya. Excuse me. It's going to be the jambalaya in this bigger part. Now, I got these on Amazon. I got a case of 15 for less than... I spent less than $20 for a case of 15 of these. And I'm going to be meal prepping these and putting these in my icebox. So during the week, I only have to make about one... either supper or lunch or supper, and I actually saved some of my breakfast from my my Monday video that I used some of these as well. And in this container is going to go my oatmeal. One of these is going to be fruit, and one of these is going to be a protein. So it's going to be a protein, a fruit, and then my oatmeal. And that's what's going to go in these containers for my breakfast, for my my food prep. So to let you know that. We've got 2 minutes left in our pot. So we're gonna get ready for that. Now, let's see what I've got. Got a bowl. Got my spoon. I need to get another spoon. I can eat that. Let's check on it. Oh, it's looking nice. It's a little bit more wet than I was expecting. I was expecting it to absorb more of the liquid, but I think it's going to be fine. I'm going to stir it for a second. Yeah, it's coming together. We're actually going to turn our heat down as low as it can go on the lowest setting. My pan has started to stick at the bottom. My pot has started to stick. My vendetta with these pots is never ending. So keep watching my videos, because if I get enough ad revenue, I'll get some more pots. As of right now, I can't swing them. Because I'm still paying off from when I was sick before I got vegan. All of my medical bills. And since I turned 25, I don't have health insurance through my dad's company anymore. So I had to go on different things for that. As a subsidy for health insurance. Our timer is up. Our stove is off. We're going to give this another stir, and then we're going to be ready to serve. I'm actually going to give this a quick taste before I put it in the pot, in the bowl. So I think all of our rice has split, so I think we should be good. Oh, the sausage is good. Now the rice is still kind of hard. It's not the texture I quite wanted. So I'm actually going to take my measuring cup. I'm going to add another cup of water. I'm going to put it in my jambalaya, and I'm going to have it cook for another 20 minutes. This has been a very long jambalaya, but while this is cooking, you can just leave it and you can go do housework as long as it's set on a timer and it'll shut off so it doesn't burn, and you check on it every 5-10 minutes. You should be fine. Don't leave it around children or anything like that, just in case, you know, yeah. But other than that, it's fine. But I'm going to put another cup of water in it. I'm going to set it back to, don't know, let me see. I'm going to put it to 212. I'm going to add another cup of water. It hasn't quite gotten the soft rice that I'm looking for. And even though every time you go to reheat this, it's going to taste better and the flavor is going to develop more, I want the rice to be much softer than what it is right now. So I'm going to stir in this water real quick. And I'm going to have this cook for another 20 minutes. Now, since it's brown rice, it's taking this long. But if you do white rice, it's going to be done in about half the time. But then you don't get the benefits of the brown rice. So I'm going to set up for my food prep. And I'm going to let this cook for another 20 minutes. I'll see you back when it's done. Back, everyone. We've got about 2 minutes left on our jambalaya. And I've moved the camera down so you can see my food prepping that I've done. Now, all my containers that are going to go jambalaya are empty. And I have one container that I'm going to cut up an apple in just a little while. But you can see here I have made one plate that has the carrots in it, and then on the other side it has pieces of spinach and some mandarin oranges. And then this one I have some sweet peas and some slices of apples that I'm going to put a little bit of lemon juice on. And in these containers, the bigger pieces is where the jambalaya is going to go. So I'm going to cut up an apple in just a little while and to put it in here. But our pot is done. So let's try our jambalaya. Put this off to the side. And give this a good stir. Doesn't that look lovely? Now, I'm going to give that a quick taste before I start dishing it out. Hopefully, our brown rice is finally cooked through. And it's delicious. That's perfect. It's a lot softer than it was 20 minutes ago. Alright. I'm going to dish up 2 of these plates, and I'm going to come bring it close to the camera for you to see. Oh, I need this. Oops. Got a little on the workstation, but that's alright. Put some of my ones I have over here. Alright. Got stuck a little at the bottom. And I'm going to show you 2 of my beautiful prepped meals. This is the one with the peas, the apple slices, and there's a side of jambalaya. And this one has got the canned carrots, the spinach, the mandarin oranges, and the jambalaya. Now, on this spinach and mandarin salad type of thing, make sure to take it out before you microwave this during the week to eat it. And on the canned carrots, I'm just going to put a little bit of salt and pepper and maybe a hint of garlic salt. And for the peas, I'm just going to put maybe a little bit of salt and pepper. It doesn't need much. They're sweet peas. And that's it for the video. I'm going to take pictures of these for my Instagram so you can see better in better detail. And I will see you next time. Bye. This has been a very long video. Thank you for sticking through it. This is all we've made. It's beautiful. And it's going to last me a whole week. And it's awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye.